Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Macca here with another Gears 5 guide, and in this video I'm going to show you all of the locations of the Fallen Condors in Act 2 and 3 in order to grab the Pennies from Hell achievement for scavenging those Condor crash sites. Now, from my experience, there are 2 in Act 2 and 1 in Act 3. I'm going to show you exactly where on the map you can find them. Once you reach their locations, there's usually a big fight that you'll need to kind of get into and defeat all the enemies before you can actually kind of scavenge the Condor crash, find the safe, and then have Jack hack it in order to open it. So keep in mind that I will be kind of cutting out some of that stuff to make sure this video is as easy to digest as possible. So here we are in Act 2, Chapter 4. You can always chapter select these if you need them. And I'm going to find the first Condor crash kind of in the middle of the east area of the map. Once I jump in, a ton of enemies will spawn, and I'm going to take them out attempting to use my Torque Bow relic. I will have a relic gun video coming out soon. I am just missing one more gun and I can't seem to find it. But stay tuned on the channel for more. Once you take out all of the enemies here, you can go ahead and scavenge the plane in order to find a Jack ultimate ability at this Condor crash site before moving on to the next. Another thing to keep in mind is that I don't believe this achievement has tracking on it, so you won't actually get any progress until you've completely scavenged all of the Fallen Condors, and then the achievement will just unlock. So as you can see here, we just kind of grabbed our first Condor crash. You got to make sure to open that safe at the end or else it won't count. And now we're ready to move on to the second location. The second Condor, also in Act 2, Chapter 4, is easily found in the very northeast corner of the map. As you approach, you'll notice a little bit of a break in the cliffs, as well as that giant yellow flag that is pretty indicative of a side mission of sorts. You'll run into this one and squeeze through a small hole, and then eventually you'll have to slide down into the area and take out a bunch of enemies. And then as you proceed a little bit deeper into this Condor crash site, you will be attacked by a Kestrel, which is basically an attack helicopter. After defeating this Kestrel, it will crash land into the area, revealing a new section of this area that you can now inspect, inside finding a locked safe that you can get Jack to open up and find a ultimate ability for you. Now you can also find a Condor in the mission where you go to the North Communications Tower, and there is a safe in this Condor. However, I'm pretty much 99% sure it doesn't count. You might as well grab it while you're here though, as it does have some pretty useful stuff inside.
That's it. Come on, we should clear out of here.
Last but not least, we are in Act 3, Chapter 3, and this is the most difficult to find Condor crash, as it is basically in the storm of the desert, just before the turntable station. You'll find it just off to the side, but you really need to look for it as, like I said, it's kind of in the middle of the storm. Nonetheless, once you find it, you go inside, you take out all of the enemies that will spawn here, you go inside of the Fallen Condor and get Jack to hack the safe and find your reward inside. One thing to keep in mind about this one though is that if you're waiting for your achievement to unlock, it will not unlock until you leave the area and get back on your skiff. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope it was helpful. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I have plenty of more Gears 5 videos to come on the channel, so make sure you check those out as well, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.